Power 106, Brown Bag Mortys, baby. Buenos dias. Bro, I'm so excited that we have this guy in here with us. We got Arnold Barboza Jr. in the house. El Monte represent. What's up? Arnold, I'm not going to lie. Last fight, Ortiz Lawson. I saw what you did in the ring, and then I saw what you did outside the ring, dog. And you were everywhere. Like, low-key, the fight, it was an Ortiz fight. But all the cameras, all the phones, all the blog posts were talking about the confrontations that you were having. And low-key, you know what's funny? You didn't catch me, but like I was walking by when you were walking up and Teofimo was walking down. And I just hear you be like, you're a fucking bitch. And you just kept walking. But like you wanted the smoke. You had just come off winning your fight. Tell me about like the adrenaline and that 140 like class right now is full of dogs, and you're one of them, and I think you want to be the biggest one of these. So talk to me just about the energy of that.
Oh man, I was like, I told Beto after the fight, I was lit. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's just, you know, that's just like a whole like 8 years, 10 years of just frustration. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, you know, from knocking on the door for so long and just haven't got my opportunity. You know, just so much frustration built in me. You know what I mean? And so I said, when I signed this new deal with Golden Boy, like I said, you know what, man, I was with another promoter for 8 years, loyal, you know what I'm saying? I was like, now I bring my loyalties to Golden Boy, and it's time to go after the dogs, you know what I'm saying? The so-called dogs, you know what I mean? And everyone knows the past with me and Teofimo, so that was like, I seen him. I knew he was gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, if he comes, it's a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because
and
my
it's
people,
on site. Like you didn't leave him alone.
Nah, my people didn't leave him alone. Yeah. Like, you know, like I started feeling bad. I was like, man, like,
bro, let him watch the fight.
This is his hood, and he's getting ran out of his own, you know, his own casino. You know what I mean? But it was cool, man. You know, it was like a close to perfect weekend for me. You know what I mean? And then the confrontation with me and Rolly, man, like I never had a problem with old boy, but. Right. But you know, he tried to like, he just switched the whole switch on me. Like I said, I was like, he's like, why didn't you call me out? I'm the champ. I was like, bro, you ain't no champ. You're the worst champion at 140.
You got it because it was. I know that fight specifically, especially seeing Barroso fight. I know you called me like, come on, like this dude's actually got it. Barroso's an older fighter, but it seemed like he was having the one up on Rolly. They called the fight too early because Barroso seems to be older in age, and Rolly has the title, right? Yeah. But I know everyone kind of sees those fights, sees referees say certain things, and like it makes you feel away. As a boxer, when it's called against you, I'm sure that makes you upset. And then you seeing it as a potential contender to Rolly, you're probably like, nah, this ain't even yours for real. This is for me to take.
No, that's what I told him. I said, man, like, and then he just kept trying to like, and then you know, Rolly's the type of guy where he sees cameras and he gets more excited. Yeah. You know what I mean? So then I was like, man, I'm gonna slap the shit at you, bro. Like don't play with me, man.
I just love this competitive nature because it's like at the end of the day, you're there to fight. You know what I'm saying? Obviously inside the ring, but it's like you're almost like creating these storylines as well outside of them that you can bring inside and sell tickets and get people invested. Because now I'm like, I want to see you against him. I want to see you against him. I don't want you to run into the other fighter because I don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these things. Like I want to see that. You know, it's entertainment at the end of the day, in and out the ring.
No, yeah, of course, man. You know, like you said, it's entertainment in and out the ring. And you know, and one thing is that, you know, my whole career I've been very quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the humble guy, right? I'm the guy that doesn't, you know, like to talk like that, especially on social media. You know what I mean? I'm the type of like in person type of dude, you know. But now I was like, nah, man, that's it. Like I'm done being quiet.
Let the dog off the leash.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Like you guys wanted something different, so here it is. You know
here's the King Corso.
Here's the King Corso. Yeah.
And you know what I was thinking too? Like those 8 years of that time of trying to look for your shot. Where is it gonna come? And I think you're making such a great use of the time now that you're presented. You don't want to just be signed. You don't want to just be on an undercard. You want to be the main attraction. I'm sure that that's the future for you, and you really want to let people know. Not only can I take your belt, like y'all can't take it from me once I get it. You know. Talk to me about that motivation to just be the top dog when it comes to this weight class.
Yeah, man. You know, like I've been out the door for so long. You know what I mean? This weight class, and it's like it's crazy to me because I'm like I'm like number 4 in the world or whatever it is, and I'm like, man, the people on top of me already lost. Yep. They already had chances. You know, 2 chances, some of them. You know, so I'm just looking for the chance. I'm still like waiting for my chance. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you know, I promised myself, you know, I said, man, going into 2024, you know, that's Mamba mentality year. You know what I'm saying? So I said, we're just gonna grind it. We're gonna just like hit it full force. You know what I mean? After fights, no BSing, no time to you know, no distractions. We're just gonna hit it hard. You know, so So man, I'm looking forward to it. You know, and the signing with Golden Boy was exciting for me, man. You know, this SLA, right? You know, I think it was a long time coming. You know what I mean? And because you know my other promoter, man, had me fighting like Oklahoma, and fuck am I doing?
Like, bro,
fuck am I doing out here? You know what I mean? Like, you know. So now, you know, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, fuck. You know, so I'm like, man, you know what? You know, I'm happy. I'm excited. You know, I can't wait to see what's next. You know, we got a meeting with them next week after the Munguia fight. So I'm excited.
Nice. Having you fighting here, you know, locally is dope and important. What other things has Golden Boy done differently that you've seen so far than your last promoter?
Man, everything, man. Let me tell you.
Invite his ops to the fight. So
Man,
that they can
yeah, right.
Rolly is not Golden Boy at all, but Rolly's at every fight.
Yeah, and I told Oscar, I told like Eric, Oscar, I was like, hey man, don't bring Teofimo next time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's all gonna happen. Yeah, it's all gonna happen all the time. But nah, man, you know, right off the bat, you know, the PR, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like they just started giving me some exposure, you know what I mean? Right off the bat, you know what I mean? It was like sign, boom, we're at the gym watching you train, work out, boom, we get some content, we're doing all this, we're going to put you here, do this. Man, I was like, man, like this house, you know, treating me like family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's a machine that they have built, and they have the resources. They have a studio in there.
Yeah,
you know, so
we've been to the building. I personally work with Golden Boy, and I love the aspect of when I go in there, I see people like me, and they are right there with all the other promoters. You know, sometimes you go to these fights, a bunch of white suits, or you know, you've been a part of another company, but it's like, no, this is us, and they can see those conversations that we have culturally. You know, you rep 626 El Monte. I have a question. Is it El Monte or is it El Monte?
I said El Monte.
Come on. Okay, I just want to make sure, because if someone says like El Monte's very own.
He said it, and if you want to change it, you got to fight him for it.
Yeah, he'll punch you.
Yeah. Nah, man, and this cool thing is too about going away, man, like the office is in here in LA, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to go to Vegas, or you ain't got to go anywhere else, you know what I mean?
To fly out to have a meeting with the boss or like the execs.
I'm going to take a drive out there, you know what I mean? Like,
let me go see what's up.
Yeah.
You know, JoJo's also repping the 626, and I think that is cool that one, you guys get along. You're repping for the same area. What is it like to have, like, I guess, put the SGV and El Monte on the map like that? Because we do see the East LAs, we see the Boyle Heights, like with Trinidad that's coming up right now. How do you feel about like putting it down for SGV?
Oh man, it's an honor, you know what I'm saying? You know, me and JoJo, we grew up together, you know what I'm saying? We went to the same schools, you know, graduated the same high school together, you know what I mean? Went to the same gym since we were 8 years old, you know. So we all came from South Amaya, same gym, South Amaya boxing gym. My dad trained there for like 18 years. You know what I mean? So it's in our blood, man. I don't know what's in the water there, because you know.
I know, right now.
For real, like out of that gym, like out of our era, like our time, we had like, there's probably been like around like 7 or 8 guys that debuted.
No way.
Yeah, they've been pro. You know, they made, you know, like we had Vic Pasillas.
Something special there.
Yeah, we had Xavier, some guy Xavier. We had Saul Bustos. We had Alex Luna. He was like 23-1, and he man, we just had a great fighters come out of that gym. You know what I mean?
Steel sharpens steel, right? So it's like if you're in there and you're sparring with these people, or just even learning, or like one goes first and gets to tell the other the trade secrets and be like, hey, when you go up to, you know, the big leagues, like don't do this or do this differently, you know?
No, that's crazy, you know. But I see me, I stopped boxing for a while, you know what I'm saying? Because I had a big amateur career until I was like about like 12 years old, and then I stopped. You know, I wanted to play football, and then I wanted to, you know, party and do some dumb stuff. You know what I mean? So but I stopped boxing, and then I came back to boxing after high school. You know, I was like, man, what am I gonna do in my life? You know what I mean? I was like,
I'm pretty good at
I was like, because I would like street fight a lot too. You know, so I'll be like, man, like I fight for free, so I might as well try to make some money.
Try to make some bread out of it. Hey, that was a great decision.
Yeah, it was. You know what I mean?
For you.
Yeah, it was. You know, and plus I didn't pretty like too much like working at jobs. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I was always a hard worker, but I just didn't like the authority. I had trouble with authority. You know what I mean? Like people telling me what to do. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go back to boxing and see what this. You know, my mentality was, I did it for so long, I might as well just, like, I don't want to get old and be that Theo at the party when I was young. You know, I could have been a boxer, but then I had this, you
actually want to fight the fools, not just talk about maybe you could have. You know, I want to talk to you. Like, I know it's easy to fight your enemies. Like, it's easy to be like, let's set up a fight with Teofimo, but let's talk about, like, because I go back to the Rocha Santillan fight a lot, because they were homies, they sparred together, respect for each other. In the ring, there was no respect, and low-key our guy Rocha came out with the L, and what Santillan did, low-key, I'm like, what you did to your friend, it was not even like an outbox. Like, you you headhunted. Like, you went out for your homie.
With friends like that, you don't need enemies.
Yeah, I think of like a you and JoJo and people that get along. I'm sure you get along with other boxers, but like having to fight them in the ring. Tell me what mentality you get into or snap out of when you go into the ring against a friend.
Yeah, nah, you know what? I had that experience when I fought Mike Alvarado. You know, when I fought him right here at the Staples Center. You know, and it's crazy because like that was the day after Nipsey Hussle's funeral.
No,
you know,
way.
so the day the funeral was at the Staples Center, and then the next day we fought at the Staples Center. So that was dope for me. You know what I mean? I'm a big Nipsey fan. You know, but me and him were friends because I helped him. So the story with Mike is he actually helped me get into Top Rank.
No way.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was trying to come up, like I only had like 3 fights, and I hadn't fought like in a year and a half.
Bro.
Yeah, and he came down from Denver to I helped him spar for the Marquez fight.
Beat him?
Yeah.
And then you beat the guy that helped you get into boxing? Arnold.
Yeah. You know what? It's a business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he did the Sweet Chin Music. I love you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And you know, and to this day, man, me and Mike are still like this, bro. He calls me all the time.
Of course, he's afraid of you. You beat him.
Nah, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I helped him with his fight, and then he introduced me to Top Rank, and then put the word in for me, and then Top Rank ended up signing me, and then and then you know, like years later, they're like, hey, you know,
fight each other.
You want to fight? You to fight Mike? And I was like, damn, bro, for real.
That puts you in a position.
Yeah,
but...
and I was like, damn. But then I knew what I had to do because then my mentality was like you know what, like I have to do this to get where I want to, you know, where I need to get to. And he understood it. You know what I mean? He took the fight. It was a big opportunity for him too. You know.
Yeah.
And so we did it, and
So still being really cool with him to this day. Do you guys ever like hang out, and does the subject of a rematch ever come up? Like when you guys are just maybe drinking or having a good time, like, hey, what's up with a rematch though?
Oh,
like,
nah. He actually, after that fight, he retired.
Oh,
yeah.
This is so sad.
Wait, you retired?
The fool that lifted you up.
Wait.
You retired that fool, Arnold.
Yeah, no,
Mister,
my guy,
you know, I'm
though,
so loyal.
you know?
I'm so loyal.
Yeah,
no, I want to talk to you about this. And shout out to my guy Anthony at Golden Boy. Because we have this segment called Explain This, right? We pop up a photo and you have to explain
Oh,
it.
hell no. I already know what it is.
You know the photo.
I think I know what it is.
Because it's supposed to be loyalty.
He
right?
better not be dirty.
One thing that this fool is super loyal to, like loyal to the soil, is the Raiders.
Oh, hell
Arnold Barboza Jr. loves the Raiders. Like, die hard, right?
Yeah.
Even though they lose throughout everything.
I'm a Raider fan too.
No matter what.
No matter what.
But I already know what you're going to show me.
So please explain this photo.
Hey,
Can you describe the photo?
Okay, let me describe that photo.
Jacket.
You know what that is, bro? That's loyalty to Golden Boy right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like, put me in the jacket.
You know,
take
the Golden Boy was like, hey, you know, put it on. You're taking your test. I was like, damn. I was like, don't show nobody.
What, did you go to like the stadium and stuff?
Yeah, the stadium.
Yeah, when the fight was out there.
Did they have like a Mexican day or something, or
no?
There was something
it was for that Ryan fight.
Yeah, it was they had a tour and they said what's up.
Yeah, so they're like, hey, but I you know, I was like, hey, that sweater was nice. I gave it to my son. You know,
You know what's crazy, Arnold? Is like I see you in the photo looking down at the logo, like, man, I'm gonna catch some shit for this. Like, man, you already knew,
dude.
I'm not gonna get on him because sometimes you just put on different teams' jerseys.
You're just like him for real, because he's a Raider fan too, bro.
Yeah.
But when the LA Rams took it to the Super Bowl, like while they were playing,
the NFC Championship game against the Niners.
He was
wearing. Like the Niners,
it wasn't gifted. He bought a jacket with the LA Rams logo on it.
It was on discount though.
It was 20%.
I had a Rams pullover. It was cold that day.
Oh,
you know
my
God. Everybody clowned me for it, whatever.
Nah, man. You know what? That was a Golden Boy loyalty right there.
Yeah. Arnold, that shit is so funny.
Yeah, I already knew my dude was gonna do that too, bro. Like he's like, nah, bro, don't worry, bro. I'll never show nobody. And I was like, fucking Anthony, bro. And I was like, all right,
waiting for the right opportunity.
Yeah.
Damn.
How do you feel though football right now? Because we have Packer fans in here, we have Raider fans. Clearly, the Niners are up right now. How do you feel as a Raider fan? Seeing just what's going down, maybe the Niners are gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a football guy in general. Like football is my favorite sport. You know what I mean? And I like the Niners just because of Christian McCaffrey. I'm a big Christian McCaffrey fan. You know what I mean? Like I respect the players that put in that work. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, obviously, you know, I wish the Raiders were in playoffs. You know what I mean? But you know, they're making good moves. They just got the Antonio Pierce, who I think, you know, deserves to be the head coach. You know, they got the GM from the Chargers, which I don't know how you put a 63, get the guy fired, and then you hire him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, it's the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Things are looking
work
up.
out. Yeah.
It can get better.
So,
We're gonna do some Raider activities.
Yeah, but we always have like a dog on defense. Right now we got
Max.
Yeah, we got Max Crosby. So you know things are looking up.
Yeah. We got some good. But I'm you know, I always stay tuned for. I love football, so I'm excited. You know, I got into my pools. You know, so I'm ready for the Super Bowl.
So you would go if it's Niners Chiefs, you're going Niners.
Oh, of course.
If it's Niners, is it Ravens? No. Yeah.
I think it's gonna end up being Niners Ravens. I think so.
I think so.
I think it'd be Niners.
You're gonna
Ravens.
go for Niners.
I'm gonna go for Niners.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's Chiefs, Lions. Really?
I don't like the Chiefs.
Lions, Ravens.
The Chiefs are in the Raiders division.
I'll go Lions because I'm a fan of the underdog. You know what I mean?
I like
and
that.
I like how the underdog. Yeah, and then you know like the coach. You know what I mean? I like the Lions coach. You know so.
Yeah.
So I picked them.
It seems like you don't just do boxing. Clearly, you love football. But I know you also promote comedy shows. Shout out to our guy Concrete. He was at the fight with you. But that's something that, like, how did you get a part of that?
Oh yeah, Concrete. Shout out to Concrete and Jay DeValentino. They were at at the fight with me and my boys. But you know, it was an idea that you know me and my buddy Art Casas, you know, my business partner, we were driving one day and then he's like, man, compa, we should do like comedy shows. And I was like, yeah, they start doing it, you know. What? So then we just started doing them, and I had met Concrete and Jay, and I told them, hey man, you guys want to do a show? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. So we just put a show on. Our first one was at the Pomona Fairplex. That thing was popping. Yeah. Wow. That thing was popping, man. And then it was crazy because I know that like at the after party, like on the rooftop, there's only allowed like 100 people.
Yeah.
And then my buddy was like, compa,
it's too much.
There's too many people. I look and dude, everyone's getting like ratchet, bro. Everyone's dancing. It's like packed. I was like, damn, how did so many people get up here? You know,
probably like, cha-ching.
Yeah, but I was like, more. So we just started doing them, you know, and actually we're planning another one soon.
Amazing. Yeah. So people can just go up to you and like pitch ideas or what? Like you're like an angel investor?
Yeah, no, just like you know what I mean. You know, like you know what I mean. It makes sense. You know.
Is that how the dog breeding happened? Because you help or co-breed.
Yeah.
What are they called? King Corsos?
King Corsos. Yeah.
Sorry. Bro, I've never seen what they are, but I know that they make this bark. Like, that's a King Corso bark.
Yeah.
They're scary dogs.
Yeah.
Talk to me about getting into that. Did you like the dog? Like, I think they were saying they weigh like 100 pounds.
Yeah, so shout out to Culiacan Kennels, man. That's the
Culiacan Kennels. Yeah. That's great branding and marketing.
Yeah, that's the brand, you know. Actually my boy Jose de la Torre, you know, he you know does the mastermind behind it all. And he's the one that actually kind of like started off, like he's the one that had the first Corso, right? And I remember seeing it, I was like, man, like she's all black, right? And I was like, man, she's bad, you know? And that's when you never seen Corsos. Like this was years ago. No one really had them, you know. And then now you've seen everyone starting to get them, you know, because they're getting popular, you know. And man, let me tell you, the work to be put into like when you breed them it's a lot. You know what I mean? Because you're getting like sometimes 15 puppies and you're up like you know like if you have a baby, you know what I mean? Like you know so babies. Like 15, you know So it's man, they're very special dogs. You know, I have Nipsey at my house. You know, I had one named Kobe, rest in peace. You know that I had. Man. He was the best Corso. You know, he was like 160 pounds. You know, the one I have right now is at least 150 as well. You know, so yeah, so he's a nice reverse brindle. You know, Culiacan Kennels, man, they have a bunch of good breeds right now.
Hold on, your dog weighs more than the weight you fight at?
Yeah, bro. and that motherfucker eats better than me when I'm close to my fights, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna be scared of Haney and Rolly. I got this guy right here.
Bro, I'll be at my house.
All of y'all.
Bro, I'll be at my house like about to make weight, and I'll be giving them steak and chicken. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, we're eating better than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't gotta cut weight.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn.
That's crazy.
That's tight. Culiacan Kennels is crazy.
Yeah.
I do want to talk to you before you go about Nipsey. That was a brother to me. But talk to me about how he motivates you fighting, because I always see there's a certain type of person that if Nipsey's your favorite rapper, you automatically know where the mindset is at, you know? And I appreciate that because it's just business mentality, discipline mentality, all of that. Talk to me about just being a fan of Nip.
Oh man, that's man, being a fan of it, man. That's big for me. You know what I mean? Because like me, I have that underdog mentality, like always. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he had that too. You know what I mean? And you know, and you gotta always remain humble in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I never get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter, like, you know, being like 29-0 or, you know, where, because sometimes you see these fighters.
Knockouts,
Yeah, sometimes you see these fighters, man. They're just starting. They're like 8-0, 5-0, and they have these big old heads, and these big old like, oh, you know, I'm this and that, and they get lost, and then they lose, and they get depressed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, like I always vouch to never be like that. I'm just stay humble, stay myself. You know, I feel like that's how he was, and that's kind of the biggest thing I took from him is always be myself no matter where I'm at. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
That's
Yeah.
Arnold Barboza Jr., thank you so much for coming through, bro.
Of course.
I know it's just a matter of time before we see you popping at the Crypto.com arena and bringing out everybody to see your fight, to win, to take those belts, and to take over that 140 weight class. That's huge. If you got, like, that's Teofimo, that's Rolly, that's Ryan, that's so many people that want that title, and you're right there too, and you're like, no, over here.
Oh,
over
yeah.
here.
Yeah, so many little kids, you know, and the little, you know, little recess, you know, little play. They gotta come to playground, man. You know what I mean? So you know, so we'll see them soon.
We'll see
them soon. Yeah, we'll see them soon.
And whenever you have that, make sure you come through here because we're ready to celebrate you, man.
Oh yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Don't bring that text in.
Nah, don't even mention that. Don't show that.
Star 106, Brown Bag Mornings, Arnold Barboza Jr.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.